What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. What I have here to your guys' left is an original bottle of Crystal from the makers of Pepsi from 1994. And what I have to your guys' right in my left hand is a modern day Crystal Pepsi from 2018. The title of today's video is going to be, does a vintage Crystal from the makers of Pepsi from 1994 taste different than a modern day Crystal Pepsi? Before I get into the taste testing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history behind both of these sodas, and then the taste test will be on. Let's start with Crystal from the makers of Pepsi. So actually, going all the way back to 1992, originally PepsiCo released a Crystal Pepsi from 1992 in order to compete with Vanilla Coke. After just 1 year, Crystal Pepsi was pulled from the shelves forever due to low sales. And then, in 1993, 1994, PepsiCo took a completely different formula in order to try to make another and better clear cola soda. And this one was called Crystal from the makers of Pepsi, but people called it Crystal from Pepsi for short. In that same year, Crystal from the makers of Pepsi was discontinued forever because it failed way worse than original Crystal Pepsi ever did. Now, going all the way to 2015, a YouTuber that we all love so much that goes by the name of LA Beast started a huge campaign in order to come out with Crystal Pepsi and to bring it back. In 2015, he succeeded, and Crystal Pepsi was released back again for the very first time in ages, as far as the US is concerned. It was then available on a website called Pepsi Pass. And then, I believe in 2016, they had like 18,000 six-packs, which were Pepsi sweepstake items, and there were only 16,000 winners. And then in 2016 or 2017, it came out again, but only available to buy from Amazon. And then in 2018, it was re-released again, this time very legit on the store shelves. And then 2019, I think it was re-released in both Canada and Germany. And then Crystal Pepsi finally took a dip in 2020 and 2021. And then it came back for a limited time only in Canada in 2022. And that's all you need to know as far as the background information of both Crystal from the makers of Pepsi and Crystal Pepsi goes. Without further ado, it's time for the moment of truth. I'm going to give you guys another taste test from my bottle of Crystal from the makers of Pepsi, what's left over in here, and then a taste test from the 2018 Crystal Pepsi bottle, and then that will be the end of the video. So here we go. Starting first with Crystal from the makers of Pepsi. Here we go. Okay, yes, so this is definitely tasting the way that it should. It still has that original citrus taste to it, but because it is so old, I can't give you guys a 100% 100% accurate description on how it would taste if it was a complete fresh bottle. But it does have that citrusy taste that's very hard to pinpoint. It's hard to say, but I don't know if it's similar to a mandarin or an orange. Let's move on to the Crystal Pepsi from 2018. Here we go. Okay, that Crystal Pepsi is definitely tasting a whole lot better than this 1992 version that I have right here. Way better. I have heard some people say that they do like the original ingredients of Crystal Pepsi from 1992 better than the 2018 version, but unfortunately, I will never know what a original fresh 1992 bottle tastes like because there's just too much time that's gone by and I never caught it. I like that one. I actually really like that one. So this actually, if you compare it to Pepsi itself, it actually has a little bit of a lighter taste than Pepsi, but I feel like they did a very, very fantastic job of making this try to taste a little bit like Pepsi, but not completely like Pepsi. Like I said, the color is completely clear and it has a little bit of a lighter taste. Not as strong, but just as sweet, if that makes any sense. Wow, okay. So as far as this video goes, right here, right now, by the time it's all said and done, with taking a sip of Crystal from the makers of Pepsi, if I am to compare them for exactly what they are right here, right now, just eliminating any other soda on the planet, but these two right now, as they are, hypothetically speaking, if these were the only two sodas in existence, I would definitely give Crystal from the makers of Pepsi a very fair and solid 6 out of 10, and the 2018 bottle of Crystal Pepsi a very solid and fair 8 out of 10. So that's it, you guys. Crystal from the makers of Pepsi and Crystal Pepsi from 2018. At the end of the day, does Crystal from the makers of Pepsi actually taste different than a modern day Crystal Pepsi from 2018? Yes, it sure does. It tastes much different, and it is not even close to as good as a modern day Crystal Pepsi. Maximus the Fourth here. I thank you all for watching. I am signing out, and I will see you guys next time.